Hey everybody, welcome back to Slay the Spire. So, let's get back into it, shall we? Thank you so much everyone for all the support in the first video. I'm very happy you all enjoyed it. I'm excited, very excited to get back into this and see what's going to go on, see what's going to happen. What we need to do is decide on a path, and I think maybe fighting a lot of things might be good, because we get cards for fighting stuff. And I'm going to try my best not to misplay. I'd imagine there'll be many misplays, but still, I'll try my best not to. Our deck so far, it's a little thin. We could really use some better attack cards and better defend cards and kind of thin out these. Because, you know, the basic cards. Get them out of my face! We don't need them. We don't need basic cards. What we need is good cards. We have a lot of money. It might be wise to go for the first shop, because there's plenty of encounters up here. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go for the first fight. So who are you, my friend? You're the chosen. You've got a lot of health. So you do. 92. Gonna attack for 10, negative effect. Can I do anything fancy with my extra energy from the ectoplasm? Perhaps. So, I mean, Barricade could be very good. With, of course, Metallicize. How would that work in conjunction? Would that just be insane? Maybe we just double tap and strike and then play a defend and just tank 5 damage. See, I think what I done wrong in the first video is I was taking too much time to do damage. Really, it's kind of like a race, I suppose. So we shall double tap. Smack you in the face twice. Then again. And then we'll just play 1 defend and take the 5 damage, and that's fine. These will go back to our discard pile, waiting to be drawn again. So we'll try and rush things down as fast as we can. Hopefully. We'll do our best. Ooh. Maybe on armaments this turn. And then, well, we can play everything, so why am I even thinking about it? So, he's going to do a negative effect. Feels good. Yeah, just play it all. Why not? Develop those angers. That's a big strike, that is. And then, many blocks. And we'll just wait for the next turn. What's the negative effect? Hopefully something that's not... suffer. Okay, I don't like to suffer. Hex. Whenever you play a non-attack card, shuffle 1 daze into your deck. Well, you hate to see it. What I could do... What could I do? 1, 2, 3... So we can't play everything. I could somehow acquire shield and then... Oh my... Right, 27 damage is not good for us. So definitely rage, dual wield, strike, and see what happens. Then maybe body slam or something. So... Whenever you play attack this turn, gain full block. Oh wait, this isn't the one I was thinking of. Misplay. I made a misplay. This is fine. Is it fine? I guess the best thing we can do now is select this. What the fuck? It's many. Do I want to use this damage potion yet? I don't know. Anyway, let's set him twice. And just tank this huge amount of damage that I shouldn't really be taking. Well, could I have prevented it? I could have played an extra block. Nah, it's good to get the damage in. We're already, you know, well on our way. So a bash would be very good here. We have 2 dazed. Then your turn exhaust. So really this is just preventing us to draw something better, I suppose. See, this is the one I thought it was. The other card. I should remember double tap is the good one that's, you know... This turn, your next attack is played twice. Feels good. So, bash. Certainly. And then double Taparuni. And then a couple of these fellas. Okay, I would love to know if I wasn't doing as many attacks and focusing on block instead. I wonder if... Perhaps this would have taken a lot longer and we'd have taken more damage. I don't know. But we should try the rushing down tactic, because it seems to be working. So, boom. Easy, he says. And we heal a little bit as well. Very good. Some more gold. What card do we get? So what do they have in Armaments Plus? How many? Do we have 2 of them or just 1? Just the single. Do we need another one? Flex. Gain 2 strength. At the end of your turn, lose 2 strength. Could be... I mean, that's plus 2 damage on attacks. Whenever you lose HP from a card, gain 1 strength. Does that mean from enemy cards, or just from my cards? Because I don't know if there's many cards that I have that reduce my HP. That's what it says. Whenever you lose HP from a card, gain +1 strength. Now, I don't think any of my cards reduce my health. But if it means any card, then that's ridiculous. I might just try it. But then again, the upgraded armaments, though. See, it's these decisions that I always like. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Don't know what to think. I'm going to try it, right? And just see what it does. Because experimentation is what brings you to being a better player, I think. So what do we have? Maybe a trinket would be good. Raise your max HP by 10. Every 3 turns gain 1 energy. Spicy. Potions as well. I mean, we could go with maybe a weaken potion. Applying weak to an enemy will reduce their attack coming in, so sometimes that can be useful. Then again, there's Panache. Every time you deal 4 cards... every time you play, 4 cards in a single turn, deal 10 damage to all enemies. I mean, that's just too good to pass up on, isn't it? What else do we have? I really need to make an effort to look through all the cards. Deal 3 damage, draw 1 card. Not amazing. I mean, you know. It's alright, 0 cost. This is kind of probably better, maybe. It's a lot more damage for 1. Lose 3 HP, deal 14 damage. Aha! So that might be the card we're looking for to combo with our... Rupture. So you could, like, Rupture, Hemokinesis, which deals 14 damage anyway, and then you'll deal... Maybe you'll actually deal extra damage on that because of the Hemokinesis doing damage to you first. I'll buy that and Panache probably, because we can get both. I'm actually, like, physically pointing at my screen. Taking it very seriously. Taking it very seriously. Fire breathing. At the end of your turn, for each attack played this turn, deal 1 damage to all enemies. At the end of your turn? So if I've played, like, 10 attacks, it will do 10 1 damages to all enemies, which seems pretty cool. I don't know. I like this guy. We'll do Panache, and we'll do Hemokinesis, and we'll try and build some sort of combo. No idea. We're freestyling. Do we question mark or fight? I'm awfully fond of question marks, but I want to get as many... Ah, there's plenty of fights. Let's not pass up a good question mark, shall we? See, I'm already going against what I said. I said I wouldn't do this. So the addicted. As you attempt to sneak past a group of shrouded figures, a naked red-skinned man approaches you. Got any jacks, friend? I got the shakes bad, please. Maybe some coin? He seems delusional but harmless. So we don't have any stuff for this guy. He might be angry if we just ditch him. Ah, see, there he is. The addict throws a loud tantrum, screaming and cursing at you. You escape before drawing unwanted attention. Fair enough. I think what we'll do is we'll do this and get this question mark and probably this Bon Fuego. And if we can maybe upgrade a card. That would be quite nice. So he's got a lot of block in the beginning. Not a lot of health, mind. What does he do? He negates 3 debuffs. Block is not removed at the start of his turn. He intends to block on turn. So this guy might just block, block, block and never really attack. What can I do? Maybe start with a barricade. Since he's not attacking this turn, we could spend a turn just doing some fun stuff like barricade, metallicize, and then an anger. And that way we build a bit of armor, and it should... Well, let's try and armor battle this fucker. Let's show him we mean business. Right, block no longer expires at the start of your turn. Metallicize at the end of your turn, gain 4 block, which means we should start the next turn with 4 block. Hit him once. See what he does. How much armor does he gain? Quite a lot, I'd say. Right, okay. Right. Block is out the window. We're doing all damage. All damage from now on. He intends to do 10 damage. But we'll have 8 blocks, so fuck him. What can we play? Pretty much everything in the hand. 2 copies of an attacker power. Do I want to... That's not a power. That's fine. I want to dual wield something like Panache. Like with that stack. Would you get like the 10 damage every 2 cards? Or 2 turns or whatever the fuck it was? I've forgotten already. I think it was... Let's read the card text again, Sam. See, my brain's not what it used to be. Every time you play 4 cards in a single turn, deal 10 damage to all enemies. Yes. Let's do this, actually. Ah, the body slam. Might as well. That leaves us 2. So we could do 9 damage with this, or alternatively, just 9 damage with this. And this. Pen nib. Very nice. So we'll get the double damage from this as well. Working him down. We're only taking 0 on this turn. Feels good. So we start with 3. This is very good. Okay, this is nice. So now I don't need to worry about playing block cards. This will just deal with itself. I can just attack. Panache. Let's just make sure that there's no combo that I can... So bash probably... Oh yes, bash, rage, strike, but with panache. Will this count itself? Well, let's see. Let's figure out. Let's see what happens. Rage first, because, you know, we want to be stacking that block. One of these fellas. One of these fellas. And, oh yeah, he negated that debuff, so he won't get vulnerable for that 2-turn window. But he's only doing 5 damage. Lovely. And again, I will make mistakes, and it's fine pointing them out and stuff. I don't mind. I want to get good at the game. I want to improve. I want to be good at the game. So what can we do? The double tappy. So we'll only need to do 28 damage to him. Unfortunately, we do not have 28 damage. Do we, though? We've got 27. 27. Oh, come off it, game. So I guess we'll double tap. Strike and defend, and then we're... Oh, he's dead. Okay, we've done 10 damage. Fair enough. Feels good. So yeah, I have no idea how I counted that terribly, but I did. Add a random attack to your hand that costs 0 this turn. I'm very tempted. Sever Soul. Exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand. Deal 16 damage. Whirlwind. Spend all energy. Deal 5 damage to all enemies X times. Ooh. I mean, that could be 4 energy, you know, 4 5s to everything. Which seems maybe good. If we can get more energy development, that would be nice. Add a random attack to your hand that costs 0 this turn. That could be really good or really shitty. And I'm willing to bet it's probably somewhere in the middle. Exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand, it deals 16 damage. I'm going to go for Whirlwind and see if we can make it work. I mean, you know, I ain't got no insider info. I'm just playing it blind. Let's do the question mark. Since we didn't really lose much health. It's, right, flying boys. A little bit tricky. A little bit tricky in World 2. So in the second floor, you get these flying fellas. Reduced attack damage by 50%. Cancelled if dealt attack damage 3 times in 1 turn. So you want to hit them 3 or so times. Awfully tempting. I mean, you know how I'm feeling. Would be very tempting. What do you want to do anyway? Negative effect, and you want to do a buff. I could armaments first to upgrade our hand, and then you start playing shit out. Because I'm sure something will... We're not going to whirlwind this turn, are we? I mean, 20 damage. Then nothing else to do now. We armaments first. Let's see what this says now. Spend all of that to do 8. Well, that's better damage, but we'll wait. Maybe. In fact, maybe I should just play it. Wait, hold on. Would that work? Okay, well, he's not flying anymore and he's stunned. Maybe... I'll just play this as well, just so we've got it set. Maybe not the best play, but certainly it done a lot of damage, and that's okay. My miscalculation there was, I was like, oh, he's going to take 8 damage, but he actually took 4 because he was taking 50% damage because he flies. Panache. Anger. So we can play it all. Is there any order that would make sense? I really want to figure out. I want to figure out what happens if I do this. What the fuck? Okay. What happens if I just play them all? Panache. Oh, it does work. They totally stack. Oh, wait, what the fuck? If you play 2 or more cards this turn, deal 30 damage to all enemies. You having a laugh? You taking the piss? So let's exhaust this fella here. I mean, I could use a potion, by the way, but I ain't about that life. So I could do, I guess, this. So he dies, we gain more strength. How much damage do we do now? Oh. Then I need to play this. And then what? Did I miss it? Did I miss the big attack? I guess I did. Oh, it was... Oh, I am a dumbass. It was counting itself. What it did, though, is it did boost the damage to 30. Because I think it was 10 before. What does the card say on it? Yeah, 10. So if you add these in, you don't get less cards each turn. It's just the damage increases, which is still totally fine. I like 30 damage. That seems good to me. How do we kill you? Body slam. Not really doing a lot, is it? Just a regular strike, I suppose. Yeah, boom. Why not? Boom. Oh, I'm learning. I've learned an important thing about Panache, which I enjoy. Flex. Gain 4 strength. At the end of your turn, lose 4 strength. Another whirlwind. Another hemokinesis could be good. It is hard to heal. One of the problems is it's hard to acquire health on the easy. I'm going to take the flex because it's upgraded already, and the idea of doing a bit more damage is pretty cool. Alright, let's get a card upgrade. Our health is totally fine where it is. Smith me up, baby. Show me the money. Which is a good card to have upgraded in the beginning. Next shop we get to, if we have the gold, which we probably won't since we don't get gold anymore because of this fella, I think. But it would be nice to get rid of some of these basic cards. Because if we thinned out the basic strikes and defense, we just have, like, endless value. You know? Like, we're generating armor and stuff, it feels good. Costs less. That might be a good idea, because... Well, let's see what else. That costs 0. Ooh. Interesting. That is one of our focuses. Perhaps. But then again, Bash plus... Bash has been very good. I think Bash plus. Let's try Bash plus and see if we can get that big bonus damage thing going on. I think a lot of the enemies in the second floor of this area here, the city, they tend to have a lot of protection to debuffs. So we might not have as many opportunities to use said thing. So anyone... No, good, okay. What's your thing? Plated armor. Gains 14 block at the end of its turn. Losing HP from an attack reduces plated armor by 1. I see. He's a bit spicy. Right, okay, how do we begin? Metallicize seems like a good idea. Can I do any decent damage? Whirlwind. I could do 20 damage to both, which would reduce his armor plating. Could I, though? Yeah, I could do 15, which would still be fine if I want to play Metallicize as well to defend. Or I could Metallicize Rage, Strike. And gain some extra armor. No, I like the first idea. We do this. And then we play this. And the potion. And then that brings them down pretty low. So even though we're taking damage, you know, it's not too bad. Now he's getting feisty. Ah, the flex. So we could play Rupture. In fact, what if I dual wield the flex? And then we'll have 3 flexes. That seems like a good idea. Well, I'll do this first. Because we're playing everything anyway, aren't we? So... No, it's not a power though. I can't do it because it's not a power. Tom, you idiot. So I guess we'll just make lots of strikes. Maybe. Or... Yeah, let's see what happens if I do this. This might work out in our favour. Maybe. Possibly. Just play it all out. And we'll try and kill this dude first. Since he's pretty low. And we started on him anyway, so... Did we? Maybe. Possibly. Okay. Sock me with it. Feels bad. That's not the best health situation I've ever seen. The barricade would be nice. I might just barricade and then hemokinesis. And that'll kill this guy off. We're taking 9 damage, but we'll have some defense. And at least we'll be building up block now, every turn. And we gain strength. Maybe I should have hit him with it. Possibly. I don't know. As long as we don't die. That's all I care about. He heals. Right. He doesn't have any debuff or unis protection, so we can debuff and just hit him for a few. Bash, double tap, strike, anger. And then... Okay. Still taking 8 damage, but, you know, could be a lot worse. Panache. Panache is good. Can we kill him outright? I guess we double tap, strike. Okay. And then hit him with the anger. Okay, good. I mean, I say good. We absolutely got fucked on the health thing. I still need to go faster. I think the plan should be that I try and kill them way before they can do a lot of damage to me. So our card. Sword Boomerang. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy 3 times. Deal damage equal to your current block. We have one of those. Don't know if a second one would be good. I still haven't quite got a handle on developing armor without using block cards. That's kind of the key to this, is having lots of block without playing block cards, if that makes sense. What I mean is the basic defend card, rather, without playing those. Like, trying to figure out a way to get metallicize, you know, like metallicize armaments, barricade, you know, that kind of shit all working together without you, you know, worrying about it. Maybe shrug it off, because that's a lot of block. I'll take it. That could be useful. Please not a big health loss situation. It's a chest. I ain't skipping no chest. Every 3 times shuffle your deck, gain... every 3 times you shuffle your deck, gain 2 energy. Okay. So that means every time we run out of stuff in the discard pile going back into our draw pile, we should get 2 energy extra or some shit. Let's go this one. For no reason. Magic Flower. Healing is 50% more effective during combat. Lovely. We need to find some healing. Speaking of, I think we should definitely rest. Bring us up just above half health. Now, I could do this and then go for the second camp and prepare us for the boss. But there's a shop up here. Ah, we don't have money, so fuck the shop. And there's an elite here. I'm gonna be a big baby and go this way. Aha. Amazing. So it's the Purifier. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to a forgotten spirit. You'll love to see it. So we can pray to remove a card from the deck or leave. Of course we're removing a card. I figure the best card to remove would be one of our basic cards. Probably going to be a defend, since I don't really value the defends that much. As you kneel in reverence, you feel a weight lifted from your shoulders. Lovely. And then we'll do the second rest to bring us up to 69. The reason I'm doing this is there is a boss incoming, and I'd like to have at least a bit of health to deal with this fella. Quite a fast floor. So we've got, who do we have? We've got the Centurion and the Mystic. What is the big money play? He plans to do 12 damage. I would like to say otherwise. So if we barricade and block, it's not really doing as much, is it? I could Burning Pact. Get rid of the defend. I'm going to do that. In fact, we have Body Slam as well. Well, we've got the Potion of Damage. Deals 10 to each. Now let's see what this gives me. Because we could find something really spicy. Ooh. Well, I don't mind going slow right now. Another strike. So we can block all incoming damage, but she's going to buff somebody. And I don't like the sound of it. Defend and strike. I'm not sure who's the best one to go for first. In fact, I don't need to defend. I'm going to strike twice, and I'm going to strike the Mystic twice. Because if she keeps buffing him up, then that might become problematic. Okay, yeah, so she has to go. There's no way she's not going. She has to be dead. I can probably kill her straight up. Maybe I should make some copies of Hemokinesis. And try and get that HP armor build, or HP strength build thing going up. Deal 10 damage, brings her down to 27. We're still taking a fuck ton, but I ain't bothered. Unless I dual wield the Angers, which would be... It's not very effective, mind. The Hemokinesis does a lot more damage. Yeah. Let's do it. Why not? Handful of Hemokinesises. Do I want to do this bash on her or him? Probably her. I want her to die as soon as possible. And I will play this. Oh, fuck. Okay, yep. Certainly playing that. Okay, then. I need to stop looking at the text in the card and just trust my brain to figure stuff out. Panache. I'm going to armaments, panache, flex. What, can I just play it all? I can play it all. The ordering might be important. Flex before we attack. Wow, he wants to do a lot of damage. I don't think there's any real order here that matters. I want to play that first so we get the upgrades on all the cards. I should have played this first, Tom, you idiot. I should have played Panache first. I'm a dumbass. I mean, this doesn't do anything. We're not really doing much here. I might just be dead. By the way. Don't hit me too hard, fella. Okay. It's fine, we're going to finally get to do some damage. Rage. 3 strikes. Seems good. Alright, so how much is he doing then? Another 8 damage. So we're not dead yet. Nowhere near. So that's like 28 damage straight away. Let's do the upgrade first. Now if I double tap, do I lose twice the HP? Got him. Good heal. Why did we heal for 9? Oh, I guess we got extra heal for some sort of... Oh, healing's more effective during combat. Very good. Oh, apply 1 week to all enemies, then exhaust. Gain 5 block, deal 5 damage. That's way better than just the regular block. Deal 3 damage to 3 random enemies. Now, we can... They deal 25% less damage with attacks. I'm going to take it just on the basis that things start hitting like really, really hard very soon. I'm not going to go for the elite. We're going to go for a basic fight against the man plant. The malleable. Is that what he is? He's malleable. On taking attack damage, gain 3 block. Block gain increases as malleable is triggered. Reset to 3 at the start of your turn. I see. Well, he plans to do a negative effect. And I ain't about that life. So we have a metallicize. We have... I could really set up for the rest of the turn, or the rest of the fight rather, with, you know, playing armaments, play a rage, play a metallicize, and then, you know, figure it out. It might be better to do... armaments, rage, and bash. And that way we set up for future damage, so I'm going to do that. That seems like a good idea. And probably play a Rupture now as well. Just because, fuck it. And then we apply Vulnerable for 3 turns. Seems good to me. Alright, let's see what you got then, fella. What is... Enfeebling Spores, pardon me. Weakened for 2 turns. Feels bad. I'm going to dual wield the Intimidate. Excuse me! That's not the card I didn't select any card! What the fuck? Pardon me? The game debated me there. I wanted to do the Intimidate game. I guess my mouse must have been over a strike card at the time. No one in the right mind. Oh, fuck. If I lose because of this nonsense, I'll be very mad. So that's reduced his damage by quite a lot. I should probably block twice, even though it's not really a lot. He'll bring me down to half of what my remaining health is with this attack, which I don't really like the idea of, so I'm going to play 2 of these. Means we're missing out on damage. Feels bad. See, I wanted to Intimidate so I could just absolutely ruin his attack, but, you know, here we are. I think he's got me, to be honest. Right. I have to throw the weak potion now. Has to happen. I'm going to throw this as well. Do I Burning Pack? Well, let's flex. Get that big muscular arm on the go. How are our attacks looking? 6. Can I afford to... Oh yeah, I can. Okay, so... I'm doing this. Playing the double tap. And then just angering his ass. And then we're taking a lot of damage, but maybe we can finish him off in the next turn. It's not over yet. Ah! Okay, he bites. So we have 6 health. Lovely. Nine. Well, right, okay, so... if I play Panache, we do 10 damage plus 16... Is that enough? I think it is. I believe it be. Well, we'll start with these first. I think we just saved ourselves. Maybe? Nowhere near! Okay. The thing is, he's only doing a negative effect to us, so we're still not dead. Frail weakened. Any attack card will do. This is tough. I've made many misplays, right? We'll gain some Shrug It Off just for the fucking sake of it, why not? And I'm gonna body slam his ass. Get bodied, son. Alright, back to 12 health. The regen potion's amazing. Okay, so regen potion, heal 3 HP at the end of each turn for 5 turns. That'll be, like, 5 HP or something. I don't know if they'll round up or what. Thunderclap. Deal 4 damage and apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Could be useful to do more damage, because I quite like the idea of doing more damage. We don't need another anger. Those are fine, I suppose. Now, we absolutely have to rest here. Okay, the boss. The big boy himself. Who could it possibly be? Oh, it's the bronze automaton. I have never seen this guy before, so this is my first attempt at this fella. Well. Oh, my next attack deals double damage. This is a good time for Bash. I have no idea what he's going to do, but I'm going to crack the regen potion now so we can start healing. And play Rage, Bash, and Shrug It Off, maybe. Rage, double tap, Bash. Seems better to me. What are these cogs? Negates 1 debuff, okay. So if I use one more debuff, does that mean he would just start taking debuffs? At least we're healing. Oh no, he's spawning shit. I guess if we kill him, then the spawns won't really mean much. You got to play that Panache. Do I Burning Pact? Well, we Panache first anyway. So every 4 turns we do that 10 damage. I believe in a good draw here. Aha! I'm gonna Thunderclap, then Intimidate. And then if I Intimidate now, that should mean that they all get reduced. Yes, dude. Many yeses. Then Metallicize, and I'm gonna strike the big boy in the center. Okay, good turn. Good turn. We're healing. We're building it back up. Only taking 10 damage. Well, we're taking 6 damage. It's fine. Wait, what's going on with my cards? Are they stealing my cards? I disagree. Flex. So 16 damage coming into my face. I'd prefer if that wouldn't happen. I don't know whether I should try and kill these things. I mean, I can. I'm just going to keep aiming for the middle boy. And we're just going to take the damage that's coming in. We might be able to heal and block through. Oh, we're going to block this full attack. Wonderful. Because we're building up so much of the... Oh, come on now. Seems a bit excessive. He has more strength. Feels bad. I think we definitely play... Well, we play it all, don't we? We play it all. It's just the order at which we do it. And armaments. And then... I just hit him with everything, I guess. And now we have many, many, many things going on. Good, okay. We're getting there. So we're taking 28 damage. 19 damage. I hope he doesn't buff again. Right, well. We can defend and shrug it off. We'll shrug it off first. See what we get. A bash. That could be very useful. Bash, strike, defend, defend. Can I do that? That's too many things. Too many things. I can do a bash and then something else. Or I can play these three. This should be fine, actually. This should work out. Do I want to just attack him? We're getting pretty low. Okay, we get the heal. Regen wears off. Just above half. Wow, it's too much damage, man. I think I need to play Barricade. I'm dead. There's nothing I can do. Shit. Maybe it would have been better if I killed these. Fuck. Okay, well, I guess we're dead then. Maybe not actually. No, not body slam. Yeah, body slam. So how much do I need to gain? A lot, probably. So I'd need to like flex, rage, double tap, and then do this. And then I'm still dead. Ah, you fucking hate to see it. Or am I? Yeah, I am. Yes, I'm very dead. Very dead indeed. Well, now I've seen him. Now I know what he's all about. That was a decent... I mean, it wasn't a good run. I'll say that, but at least we unlocked some things. So what did we unlock? So this is one of the more interesting things as well. So we unlocked some cards for future runs. The Heavy Blade, deal 14 damage, strength effects, Heavy Blade 3 times. Interesting. Spot weakness. If an enemy intends to attack, gain 3 strength. Fair enough. And limit break. Doubles your strength. Exhaust. Seems good. So it wasn't the best run you'll ever see. But that's good because it means there'll be more videos where I try and beat the game. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, all the usual good stuff. And of course, I'll see you tomorrow.